So with that little slip, Sarah Hokom's lead is cut to 5. We approach hole 10, a 295-foot par 3. OB lines the right-hand side, which Valarie is flirting with. Cuts back out. She's got about 25 feet for birdie. Paige Pierce puts it plenty wide. A great pan by Chad. Look at that disc come right in just past the basket. A great shot by Paige Pierce. Catrina Allen puts that a little flatter, and that disc just walks to the right. What an amazing flight by Catrina Allen. Pins it. And Sarah Hokom, again, another natural flick hole. She puts it down perfectly, 15 feet short. This for a star frame. Count it. Everybody's birding. Birding? Birding. And if we remember back, all of the ladies birdied hole 10. We're moving on to hole 11, the 575-foot par 4. OB left and right. You want to get as far down the fairway, and then there's a little gap in those trees way down there, and you need to go left to right down into the green. And Paige Pierce throws an amazing bomb. She will have a great look at turning that corner and maybe getting down in there for a birdie, which would be absolutely amazing on this hole. Paige Pierce set up for the birdie shot. Catrina Allen throws a nice big shot as well. Sarah Hokom puts herself right around the top of the hill. She'll have an easy up and down for the par. And Paige Pierce, turn, baby, turn. She gets that well down in there, and she is going to have a very good look at birdie. Here's Valarie Jenkins' third shot. She lays it under for the easy par. Paige Pierce for birdie. Count it. She's 2 birds in a row. We advance to hole 12. Sarah Hokom still leads by 4. Hole 12 is a gettable birdie, but you've got to clear the water. 350 feet to clear the water. And Paige Pierce is up first, and Paige Pierce says, I want the CTP 7 feet away. A great shot by Paige Pierce. That's going to be 3 birdies in a row for her. And Valarie Jenkins says, let's measure. I want the CTP. Catrina Allen puts it out way right, fades back left, just in front. I don't know who's going to have the CTP. Sarah Hokom throwing the forehand, wide left, hooks back right, pins it. She hit the front cage. An amazing shot. Call it 4 birdies here on hole 12. Another star frame, just like hole 10. Back to you, Terry. We advance to hole 13. Sarah Hokom's lead is still 4 over Jessica Weiss, who's moving up from the chase card. Hole 13 is a 515-foot par 4 that Paige Pierce wants to drive. An amazing shot. She will have about 50 to 60 feet for eagle. Catrina Allen also puts it out there. She'll have an easy up and down for the birdie. This is Sarah Hokom's second shot. Puts it at the base. A nice shot by Sarah Hokom and Valarie Jenkins. That drifts off a little left. You want to get very close on these elevated baskets. Paige Pierce running for the eagle. Might as well give it a go. A great shot. And Catrina Allen cards the birdie. And let's see if Valarie Jenkins can card the birdie. Count it. A very good frame for the ladies. We are moving on to hole 14. On this long Fox Run course, Sarah Hokom is impressing me, maintaining and even increasing her lead, which is now 5 over Catrina Allen, who sits in second. We go to hole 14, 350 feet, slightly downhill. You just want to tuck it in left. Paige Pierce had a very nice drive. You want to go over the crest of that hill and then tuck in as far left as you can. Valarie Jenkins with a nice skip has about 35 feet for birdie. Tucked left a little bit more. Catrina Allen, a very nice shot as well. And Sarah Hokom with a forehand. That's a very tough forehand shot. She gets into the woods, hits a late tree. She has this for her second shot. She'll be carding the easy par. And Valarie Jenkins for birdie. Very nicely done. Valarie Jenkins cards the birdie, as do Catrina and Paige. We are moving on to hole 15. We advance to hole 15, a very long par 3. The disc is tucked into those woods. You want to fly over that OB and then hang a left. You can see the basket right there. Paige Pierce actually throws it past the pin, has about 10 feet coming back. That's going to be her 5th birdie in a row. Scratch that, 6th birdie in a row. Valarie Jenkins clears the OB. She'll have an up and down for par. Catrina Allen hangs that out and a little low. That does not come back in bounds. She goes out of bounds on her drive. A tough break for Catrina, who'd been playing very well this round. And Sarah Hokom, who's leading the tournament and is back of the box, puts it up for an easy up and down for par. Catrina's 3rd shot, she'll have that left for bogey. Sarah Hokom puts it up for the par, and Catrina Allen for bogey. That is a very tough double bogey for Catrina Allen, who falls to 3rd. Hole 16, a 570-foot uphill par 4, a very difficult hole if you're trying to card the 2, obviously. Paige Pierce throws her drive OB. It is hard to get that disc up high enough so it hooks off to the left, which Valarie Jenkins does very well. She's left with about 250 to the pin. Sarah Hokom, as a forehand thrower, has an advantage here. She puts that over the fairway and it hooks back to the right. Almost the same distance as Valarie. Here's Valarie's 2nd shot. Not quite enough distance for the easy birdie, but she'll have a putt at birdie. That is for sure. And Catrina Allen, that looks like big distance, and she will have a nice putt for birdie. Here's Paige Pierce's putt for par after trying to... Well, that's a par save that went awry after going OB, and Valarie Jenkins misses her birdie. Catrina Allen and Sarah Hokom card the only birdies. We are moving on. And that brings us to hole 17. Sarah Hokom in the lead by 5. This is a 400-foot right to left downhill hole. It is absolutely reachable. Sarah Hokom chooses to throw a overhand roller. She is going for the 3. She just wanted to make sure to keep that inbounds. She's got a 5-stroke lead. I can't question that play at all. And this disc lands beautifully in bounds. A great throw by Catrina Allen. She's got about 35 feet coming back for the birdie. Valarie Jenkins throws, and that does not come back. She is actually out of bounds on hole 17, losing ground right at the end of the round. Paige Pierce trying to come back from that she had the 6 birds in a row. She'd like to get back on the birdie train. Sarah Hokom lays it under the base for the par. Valarie Jenkins lays it under the base for the bogey. Paige Pierce, we are moving on to hole 18. Sarah Hokom's lead is 5. And we close on the daunting hole 18, over 600 feet, par 4. Lined by OB on both sides. Paige Pierce plays with the OB. She knows that disc is going to flex back and boing! She is inbounds and has a pretty good look at the up and down, actually for a chance at birdie. Valarie Jenkins puts out a laser beam. That's a great shot, hyzering nicely to the left. She will also have a look, but around the tree. Sarah Hokom, 2nd shot. Through the trees, skipping to the right. She's got about 30 feet for the birdie. Catrina Allen, she can walk that disc right like she did, but it does not. It fades out. She has a pretty long look for the birdie. Valarie Jenkins, second shot. That's a very nice turn over the basket. She's about 20 feet past for the 3, which is a birdie. And Paige Pierce puts it 15 feet away. Sarah Hokom for birdie. Oh, that disc rolls to about 12 feet away for the Sarah Hokom closes with a bogey, losing 1 or 2 strokes to the field, setting us up for an exciting final day. Back to you, Terry.